No. No, 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 no. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Oh, there's no escape. To sow an army of spark. What in the world attacked me? What is that? Well, hello there, and welcome to episode 3. Today's episode is gonna be loads of fun. I'm planning on getting into Ars Nouveau and going for a little bit of exploration. So, we got loads of things to do, so let's begin. So I think for the start, to get into Ars Nouveau, we will need all of these materials, and we will be crafting this, a novice spellbook. So for that we need 6 source gems, 2 marvelous clay, and a book. I got my source gems from mining, but you can acquire them in different ways. First, we need to make magic clay, which we do by combining clay ball, 2 redstone dust, and a source gem, which we do have. I think I need 2 of these for now, if I'm not mistaken. Then with the magic clay, we need to make marvelous clay, which we need source gem, a gold ingot, and 2 lapis, which we do have. There we go. Now that that's done, we just go for the final step, and that is to craft a novice spellbook. And there we go. With that, we've just entered the world of Ars Nouveau. But in order for me to use this, I actually need to get magic 5, so let me do a bit of mining, mine a bit more of source gems, and I'll return when I have magic 5. There we go. Now we can finally use the Ars Nouveau spellbook. Now that we have magic 5, we can go ahead and select our few spells. So these are all the spells. Hold shift to click more info. Okay, apply spells at the block or entity that is targeted. Touch, self, and projectile. So if I do projectile and harm and just create, this is my first spell, and I can shoot it, bam, and now I guess I will hurt something that I shoot. It's similar to a bow shot, for instance. Let's see on this cow, let's test it out. Boom, it deals 8 damage. Oh my god, that's actually so cool. So we made our first spell. Now that we have that, we kinda need a bit more spells, and in order to do that, we proceed to our next step. So we make a few of these arcane stones, then we make a nice little source jar over here, and now we craft one of these as well, a agronomic source link. And now when we put these 2 things together, basically these give power to any of the Ars Nouveau things that we will use. So now that we have that out of the way, and we have source, it powers by nearby crops growing, so that's a nice thing. Now that we have that out of the way, we need to do something else. We need to craft one of these bad boys, a scribe's table. There we go. For the time being, we're just gonna plop it here, and this will be our designated, I guess, Ars Nouveau area. There we go. Now that we have that set up, these source jars are collecting the source from this agronomic source link when the crops grow. So I guess I'm just gonna water these plants and make them grow faster. And as you can see, the source just transfers into the source jars. So now that we have that set up, we can power our scribe's table. And with this, we are gonna be able to craft some more glyphs. We find tier 1 glyphs because that is what we can use with the novice spellbook, and we see what can we combine to get this glyph. So for instance, this one, it needs magic clay and flint and steel to create a glyph of ignite. I'm gonna go through some of these and see which ones I'm interested in and see if I can make some of these. You used to be able to just throw items on this, and this little feather would do its thing and it would craft a glyph, but we're gonna do it another way because this apparently doesn't work for me. We're gonna do it with this, a glyph press. So crafting recipes: 5 arcane stone, a piston, a block of iron, and 2 blocks of stone. Now we craft that. And there we go. We made our first glyph of ignite using the glyph press. So how you use this is you connect the source jars to the glyph press. You of course need some source gathered up in these source jars, and then you click the magic clay and it lands below here, and above here the spell you want to, or rather the glyph you want to craft, you grab the block adjacent or the item needed and you right click it, and it will create this cool crafting process and it will make a glyph. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make some basic glyphs that I will need. I need more source in order to, create this, so I'm gonna use my watering can for a bit. You do get the bonus source if you have Ars Nouveau crops here, for instance source berries and stuff like that, so that's a tip. There we go, it goes much better with the diamond watering can. I'm getting much more source here. There we go, our source jar is now full, and now we can continue creating these. So we got a glyph of ignite when we combined flint and steel and magic clay. Now with the diamond we get one of the more useful spells, which is the amplify spell, which basically just increases the strength of our spell. For instance, we do have that harm spell, and if we add amplify it will make it stronger. And now for the last two I got a cobweb, which apparently gives me a nice little... oh no, I need to take that back. There we go, with the cobweb we get a snare spell, or rather a glyph, which snares enemies in a certain spot, basically makes them unable to move. And the last one is a wild and wing, which gives us a glyph of leaping. There we go, now we just have to right click these and we unlock each of these glyphs. When we enter our spell book we have a whole new set of these glyphs, or rather spells. We're gonna add a bit of amplify to this, and we click create. Now when we use it, it's gonna be much, more effective. Oh my god, what is that? I just got interrupted. I'm sorry, I need to check this out. This guy is riding on an elephant. But this is a perfect example. I'm gonna use these to check out our amplify spell, or rather our new spell that we made. Now it does 19 damage instead of the beginning 8. So this is how you upgrade that, and as you can see down there, it uses loads of mana. So I'm gonna have to find a new way to grab mana. So we can of course just take these off to have it gain, less, or to take less magic from us, or rather mana. And basically with this, now we have just a few spells that we can use. All that we need is mana, and this does not cost any durability, so that is nice. This is a nice spell. You grab self, you grab leap, and you amplify, and you can jump around and fly basically. This is absolutely so cool. I of course need something to slow, oh no, to not do damage to me when I fall, but that is, I think, a tier 2 glyph. You can do just different combinations of these. You can use the amplify just on harm, but since I did, make a few of these glyphs, I'm gonna actually combine them and use snare, ignite, and harm, and amplify that by 1. For my second spell, I'm just gonna use a leap, so self, leap, and amplify. So for the third one, I'm gonna do projectile and conjure mage light. That allows us to place basically 3 torches anywhere, and you can break these just by clicking them like this. So that's a nice thing. And now we're just gonna run around and have fun with our little novice spellbook. Before I go out and explore, I need to tell you a quick story. As I was in between episodes, I went out for a little exploration in the desert and I found this. What in the world? Oh my god. What is that ugly thing? Oh, there's one more of them. Let me see, what do I get for killing you? Tan Death Worm Chitin. Okay, from Ice and Fire. Nice. We can actually make some pretty nice armor out of this. Wow. No. No, 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 no. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Oh, there's no escape. So I destroyed a couple of these guys and got their drops, and now with that I can actually make some pretty cool armor. So we have the red variation of these and the white variation. I could craft just a helmet with this, a chest plate, leggings, and boots, and now we have full kitted out armor. And as well, I did find some obsidian in a rune nether portal, so I can craft ourselves an enchanting table. Now we can just get some basic enchants. Oh, this is nice mana regen. That's a mana boost, and I'm just gonna go for a mana regen. I'm gonna go for mana boost on here and possibly the boots as well, because this episode is all about. So now we're finally ready to go ahead and explore a bit. Oh no, I accidentally started a raid. Well, I think that's a nice way to try and use Ars Nouveau on this raid and see how I do. I'm not afraid of death anymore, as I have died a few times, but let's see how Ars Nouveau is used in this mod pack. Look at that, it deals absolute majestic damage, and I already do not have any mana to use it. Absolutely amazing. I think this was a big mistake. No, definitely not working out. No, I'm definitely not strong enough to complete the raid. I will, however, just try to finish this guy off. One of these guys apparently just ran away and I cannot find him, which actually bodes well for me because I actually can't defeat this raid. I'm not strong enough, so we're gonna go exploring. That was completely unsuccessful, but at least with the raid guy gone, I can actually go and check out what these towers are. Apparently they have no entrance, so I'm gonna just build my way up. What in the world is that? A spawner for Vexes? Are you kidding me? Oh no, they already spawned. That's a bad thing. Let's see if I can use my thing to hit them. They are very hard to hit. There we go. Oh my god, I absolutely love this book. There's one more spawner. I need to just quickly break it so I don't die. And what do these chests behold? Oh my god, look at that. We get a necklace that increases the length of invincibility when damaged. Okay, we get a cool little book and some nice stuff. And what is this? A recall potion. Recalls you or teleports you to your spawn point. Absolutely amazing. Nope, I need to use my spell book. No, 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 no. Jump down. Can you just follow me? Oh, I found this guy. I found the guy that is lost in the raid. How can I somehow trap you? Maybe with a boat? I can trap you and just finish this raid in like 10 years later. I can just continue the raid some other time. But for now, I gotta explore this, and I've seemed to have set the thing on fire with my spell, because it does do fire damage. Well, what can you do? You gotta cause some chaos to do some good. Oh, there's one of the Vexes. Let me use my spell on him. They're really hard to hit. I got you. Centered and lined? No, apparently I don't. Come on, can you just stay still for 1 minute, please? No, I'm aiming too low. This is very hard to get used to the projectile of this. For the life of me, I can't seem to hit this guy. I think that's gonna be my tactic. Lead him into me and try to just point blank him, because I can't hit him normally. I'm very bad at aiming apparently. So I just get you to attack me and I boom, I snared you and I can just hit you for the end. And that should be it for these guys. I think I destroyed the spawner so I can enjoy the loot. And as I said this, I see another spawner. So I should officially now have destroyed all spawners. And what does this chest hold? Look at that. We got a potion of haste, recall potions, diamonds, absolutely amazing stuff. And we get a title fragment. Any more chests? I did see this one, but are there any more on the sides? Is there anything actually inside of this? Yes and no. There is a staircase, but it absolutely leads to nothing. There is, however, another tower there, and that one has an evoker. Let's see, can I hit it from here? Oh, that was close actually. Oh, I actually can hit it from here. This is amazing. How much range does this actually have? Look at this. Boom. That is a pretty nice thing. I'm actually so proud of myself for getting into Ars Nouveau. I do have to make like a legit tutorial on this because I confused myself trying to just access all of these different things that the Ars has to offer. There we go, we're up here and we get a Totem of Undying and a chest which has a trident. Oh my god, that is so cool. And we get 2 of these. We get an iron shovel and an iron sword. What is this enchant? Thick pick. Shift right click and an anvil consumes gems in your inventory. Increased mining speed for blocks with a high hardness in exchange for gems. Unique util enchantments. I gotta get into this. I gotta see what that does. There are more chests down below, so let's see what those hold. Oh, there was an anvil here and a blast furnace as well. That's nice. Look at this. We got an iron strengthened longbow from Spartan weaponry. I did not know about this, but thank you for letting me know. Wooden heavy crossbow. I have absolutely no clue what these do, but I will try them out at one point. And over here we get some raspberries and some corn. Those are new seeds that we can use now. Nice. So I've been looking into these mage robes and it doesn't seem that I can make any of these just yet. I do need a mage bloom flower, which I have absolutely no clue where to find, but these give off fiber, and with that fiber we can craft this these novice boots, which I think gives us mana, like bigger mana pools in the better regions, so I'm looking into that. I just have to find these mage bloom flowers if I can anytime soon. In the meantime, I'm just gonna be heading for a big exploration. And what is that? I was gonna say let's go in this house, but what is this? R.I.P. beloved wife. And look at the soul just hovering around. Oh my god, that is so cool. Can I grab this? Is that a thing? I just improved my level in knowledge of death. Okay, I have already gotten some of these. I'm gonna just invest these in these treasure seekers because they give off better stuff. Reduces the casting time with magic items and prevents damages from interrupting. I'm gonna actually grab one of this as I think it might help with my Ars Nouveau. And what in the world is this cute house? There's a chest just welcoming me. There's some nice bread, nice. And what is this? A dwarven anvil. And inside there's armor. Okay, what are you? A dwarf blacksmith. I think I saw you one time when I was going down mining, and you're from the mod Feywild, which I have absolutely no clue what it does, but I am gonna leave you here in case I do need to come back to you. And what kind of armor do you give me? Oh, look at this. The Spelunker armor is worn by those who brave the darkest depths of the overworld. Summons a squeaky bat that really doesn't do much, but it's there. Okay, this is cool. Cool little armor set. And what is this? Brisk Champion's chestplate. This is like diamond. This is from Dungeons Gear. This has to be nice. I just can't wear it. I need endurance level 30. I'm gonna, I guess, come back to you some other time when I need your assistance in the Feywild mod. But for now, off to exploring. Oh, look at that. That absolutely looks cool. Oh, that's like a castle. That is absolutely amazing. I think I'll try and tackle it since I do have the novice spellbook. I can probably give it a shot. Oh, there's a nice little entrance we can just enter, and there's a horsey. Do we have a saddle? No, unfortunately we do not, but hopefully we can get one and get this horse on our journey. And what is this big glazed jar? Can I? No, I can't just break it for a decorative item. That would have been so nice. Valhelsia structures. I have no clue what those do. Maybe with Silk Touch I can pick these up in their original form. Now, let's see. What does this castle have to offer us? Oh, I hear some skeletons. I don't know where, but I did hear them. So we get a loom. I'm gonna grab that. And just some decorative items as well. Grab a few of these bookshelves because I am close to gathering the level 30. And in the chest we have, look at this, a diamond pickaxe with efficiency. And we do get a saddle actually. That is fantastic. I think the skeletons are coming, I think, from below. So I believe I'm safe for now. And look at this, there are armor stands. What is this? A brazier from Valhelsia structures as well. This is a nice decorative item. And in the chest we have a golden apple, a clock. That is nice. Look at this enchant on the boots. Shadow Glide increases movement speed in low lit areas. That is absolutely cool. I'm gonna take that. Oh, look at this. This is such a cute room. We got melons, which I will take. And just chests filled with nothing. Oh, there's a downstairs and an upstairs part. We're gonna go upstairs first. Oh, look at this. Some enchanted armor. Protection 2, I'll take that. Leather pants with projectile protection 3. I can take these off with apotheosis, so I'm gonna do that some other time. I'm just gonna take the enchants, why not? I think it's time that we go down below and see what in the world is there here. Oh, this is like a... Do I have any torches? No. There we go. Crafted up some torches so we can see better. And there are just loads of barrels that have nothing. And there is a hidden door here. Let's break that. And what is in... Oh, I hear the skeleton. Okay. Oh, it's actually trapped. Look at this. This is like a torture room. They have a skeleton trap. Well, too bad you're gonna shoot me. I have to get rid of you. Let me use my spellbook so I can gain more magic levels. I guess that's it from this castle. I seem to have explored everything. Now I can just take my little steed and we can go to explore somewhere. There we go. Oh my god, you're so fast as well. Can you jump high? No, you're fast, but you cannot even jump. Can you even jump a block? Well, of course you can jump a block, you can walk on a block, but can you jump 2 blocks? No, you cannot even jump 2 blocks. That is such a shame. Well, at least he's fast. He is fast, I'll give him that. He's like little Speedy Gonzales. Oh, hello. This is the Gatekeeper. He's from Blue Skies. And when we trade these emeralds for a zeal lighter, we can actually go into another dimension. I might just see if I can take some of his dimensional blocks. These are those, so lunar stone blocks, and we just go into another dimension one episode. So we're gonna just snag those up. Later, when we do need, you know, the lighter, we can just come back here and I'm just gonna trap him quickly. There we go. Now we can come back to him at any given point and grab the zeal lighter. Oh, would you look at that? There's another huge desert temple. I'm not gonna be doing any of that, and that seems to be yet another one of those dungeons which I eventually have to explore, maybe with just a little bit better armor. Maybe when I get endurance 30 and get better enchants we can do that, because that raid absolutely destroyed me and I do need to get myself a better bow. We're back to the Nemean lion. Actually, this is where it all began, and I don't know, I'm gonna actually see if I can defeat that boss. I'm actually just heading back to my house so I can leave off the horse, because I am intending on going pretty far and I would like to use one of these recall potions just to get back home. I do have my spell book and I do have a boomerang, so hopefully with that and the combination of this better armor I can survive this one. No, he's already attacking me and he does quite a bit of damage, but this spellbook will help me just to snare him in place. I think that's a nice way to handle him, and let's just use a bit of the boomerang as well. Why does the boomerang not want to hit it? I don't know, that's an odd way, but I can snare him again. And let's see, can I just get a hit off? Oh my god, he absolutely does some massive damage. Good thing I made the snare enchant, because now I can cheese mobs just by shooting them from a distance and snaring them. It's not an ideal way to defeat this, but I did want to use the boomerang, and as you can see, for some reason it just does not want to hit him, and he does do way too much damage to me. I don't want to die yet another time in this episode. I had enough death. I think I died over 5 times this episode. That's pretty annoying. But what can you do? This mod pack is, as you can see, absolutely horrifying, because I have a spell. I'm literally doing magic on a lion and I'm only doing 2% damage to him, or 2 hits per thing, and look at that, he's just so fast and he just does so much damage. I think if I fought him fair and square, he would just destroy me. Let's see how fast he can destroy me. Yep, look at that, 3.5. Oh my god, no, not getting close to me. I'm very glad I made this spell. I don't like doing this, but what can I do? He absolutely does so much damage to me. And with the sunset going, this is a perfect scenario for you to go out. Boom. And there we go. What in the world did he drop? Nemean lion hide and a dog claw. Oh, look at this. So it goes on your helmet slot and it has basically better things than this. This is like a diamond piece and it gives projectile protection. And with the dog claw you can actually make just sharpness. Okay, that's interesting. Look at that. A mad cow. What in the world? Why is it taking damage? Oh, it's actually attacking me. Look at this, and it's an elite mob as well. Die, you little mad cow. Look at that. I actually get cooked meals from this, so I can use this to actually get myself cooked meat. That is fantastic. I like how I'm just finding new ways to use this as I'm just going around and exploring. And look at this. This is a nice little village, it seems. It's filled with bone blocks. That is nice. I'm just gonna grab a few of these. And what is that? A lucky rock? Gives a chance for extra loot when mining. Madru's accessories. Okay, and what is that? Oh, I got a quest. Dragon Tooth. It's from this mod, Greek Fantasies. Oh, so 8% chance to get them when breaking a bone block? How to use. Throw them on the ground to sow an army of spark. What in the world attacked me? What is that? A hippogriff. Oh my god, why did you attack me? That was totally unprovoked. Now you shall just burn there. I did not want to... Why are you so mean? There you go. Now you just die. I wanted to check out these, so I right click them and I get... What? Why are you dying? No, there we go. What are you? What do you do? So I guess you attack stuff with me? Can I check it out somewhere? Oh, and it teleports to me. This is absolutely fantastic. So let me test my theory. If I hit this and are they gonna attack? It's following it. So I'm guessing it. Oh my god, look at the damage it does. It does more damage than me. Oh my god, it just 2-hit that. So I guess I can use these to aid in my battles. I'm gonna definitely use them when I go dungeon exploring. That's cool. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. There's like mushroom trees here. Oh, these are the dogs. They scared me. Look at all the nice little particles that are coming out of these leaves. Oh, this is so nice. This is just so calming. I absolutely love this biome. What in the world? Hello? No, I didn't mean to hit it. No, why did you? Oh, that was my bad. He did give me fey dust. Think happy thoughts. Oh, that's ironic. Oh, there are pixies here as well. Look at this. This place is absolutely magical. Oh, I found another one of these. Shroomling. Look at him. Oh, he's so adorable. Look, he's waving. Oh my god, that is... How can I somehow just... Oh my god. Can I somehow take him home? Oh, I can't get him on a lead. I need to test a quick theory. So if I grab a boat and just plop him in here, and apparently he doesn't even want to go in a boat, so that's interesting. I have to find some way of getting this guy to my home, because that is absolutely fantastic. I'm so glad I found that. These are the little things that make me happy when I'm doing this mod pack or any mod pack. I just love getting surprised by, you know, cool stuff like that. And this biome connects to the yellow tree one, and it has some absolutely massive sunflowers. Oh my god, that is cool. I'm gonna take those. Oh, look at this oak stump. Oh, I can apparently not grab that. I need, I guess, silk touch, but I will grab these sunflowers because they're nice to keep as decoration. And the trees here as well, they give off these particles. This is absolutely nice. If only they had like a bit more variations, maybe a bit more smaller trees to fill this out, but it is a nice place to build. What in the world? Bee Knight? What? You're unworthy of our respect. Tread carefully? What do you mean? What do you mean? You cannot say that to me and not expect to, you know, feel my wrath. Oh, this is like a pillager campsite. Oh, that is so cool. And there aren't many pillagers here, so maybe we can actually take this one on. I'm gonna begin with taking care of these archer ones. I do need to set my thing on my projectile, so I can just hit it with our projectile from a... Oh my god, he absolutely shoots precise. That is amazing. Oh no, it hit our dog. Why'd you do that? I love how I'm just able to cheese any mob with range with this book. Oh, campfire song. Locate a pillager camp. Okay, I'm just gonna go on top and see what this guy dropped. So it dropped 2 books with sharpness, or rather 1 book with sharpness. And look at the amount. What? This guy is throwing snowballs at me? Eggs? What are these? Oh my god, look at the amount of these guys. There are vindicators out here. I'm probably gonna take care of these guys. Just... what is that? A skirmisher? Oh my god. They can't yet reach me. I just wanna get close to these eyes and see what they do. Oh my god. Oh, the dogs are attacking them. Oh, did they kill the dogs? Oh, they didn't. They did tag one, and it's bleeding, and I have no healing for it, which is pretty sad. And I'm almost dead as well. These guys are doing some damage. No, Wolf bled to death from injuries caused by Archer. Oh no, that's a bit sad. I should have probably told him to stay in one position. I'm such a bad owner. Well, now I guess I have to avenge these puppies. I have to turn into John Wick now. John Wick is almost dead by a few guys that are shooting arrows at him, so I'm not even John Wick. Nope, definitely not John Wick. A crossbow actually does some major damage. I think it's quite better than the bow. It seems that I've almost cleared out these guys. I just have a few of them left. Boom, get rid of you. And I like that I'm getting just dropped heads from these guys. And look at this guy, Skirmisher. This is absolutely... Oh my god, he's so fast and does so much damage. That is absolutely insane. I'm gonna just resolve these fights with just me snaring them and killing them. Boom and boom. I think you're the last guy. That is nice. And now we can loot this place. So let's see. We get a common castle wall blueprint. I'm gonna grab that. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna grab it. We get another blueprint. Uncommon country house blueprint. Okay. We get protection for Lucky Explorer 3 and Mana Region 3 boots. I'm taking those. And what else is in here? Oh, look. Common tiny farm tunnel. Look at this. I can make a whole village out of these capsules. What an interesting thing. Look at that. Common oak. Well, I actually can. I'm just gonna save up these, but my inventory is absolutely filled. I need to get rid of stuff. There we go. Now I can collect this. Common cobbleway stone. I'm gonna grab that. And we get a power 3 bow and a sharpness 2 sword, which is nice. This place absolutely has some common tiny farm tunnel. Oh, I got 2 of these, so common tiny, and yeah, these 2 should be the same, but apparently in different colors. And they got iron golems trap, which I will just break free. There we go. I broke free some iron golems, and I guess that's all that this place has to offer. And there we have it. We have the end of the episode. We just gotta plop down all of this armor that we used today, and of course the novice spellbook, because that's really the name of this episode. That was an absolute blast, just learning about Ars Nouveau and just having fun exploring. I really enjoyed this episode, and I'm hoping that you did as well. So I'll see you next time. Peace.